So this is my Iowa caucus predictions, and let's get right into it. Who I think is going to get first place is Bernie Sanders, and the reason is I think the polls are underestimating his support. I think the polls mainly target boomers, which is one of Sanders' worst support demographics, so I think he's going to be doing a lot better. Also, there were a bunch of like mock caucuses done, and Sanders did pretty well in those, and I think Sanders is going to get in first place. In second place, I think is going to be Elizabeth Warren. I think because she did pretty well in the mock caucuses that have been happening recently, and I think she's got a good level of support, so I think she will get in second place. In third place, I think will be Andrew Yang, and the reason is he has the best ground game going on right now. He's doing more stops than anyone else. He's doing like 4 visits a day. He's going to small towns that none of the other candidates are going to. He's even flipping Trump supporters. And that's the other thing, too. I think the polls are really underestimating Yang's support. And this is because Yang is getting a lot of first-time supporters. And he's flipping Republicans to vote Democrat this time around for him. And I think the polls do not account for that. And also the polls are mainly boomers because it's done with landlines. So I think, that's underestimating Yang's support because that's his worst demo, sort of similar to Sanders. Yeah, so I think Yang's going to come in third. And also in the mock caucuses, Yang has been like overperforming like crazy. He's been tying in first and second place in a lot of them. So if that's any indication, I think he's going to well overperform. In fourth place, I got Joe Biden. I think his level of support is actually being overestimated in the polls. And because, again, the polls are mainly for boomers because it's done with landlines, so you mainly get an older audience. And I think that's Joe Biden's best demographic. So I think in reality, his actual support on the ground is much lower. Also, Biden's just not offering much to the voters. He's kind of been doing like okay in the mock caucuses. He's not really overperforming. He's not really underperforming. So I think he's going to get it in fourth place. In fifth place, I think is going to be Mayor Pete Buttigieg. And this is because I think the polls are overestimating his support. And you could even kind of tell that I think Mayor Pete realizes his support is kind of falling. I mean, he had that, Jeb Bush, please clap moment like a week ago. He basically, was like, come on, audience, like, come on, clap for me. I don't know. It was kind of hilariously sad, but that's okay. So I think Mayor Pete's going to get in fifth place. I think he's going to win a few delegates, but I think he's falling rapidly in the polls. So I think he knows it. In sixth place, I think is going to be Tulsi Gabbard. I think she has a lot of strong supporters, and I think she can win a few delegates in Iowa. In seventh place, I think is going to be Tom Steyer. I think he might win one delegate, maybe someone that, if he campaigns in one area super hard, maybe he'll win more than one. He's like the climate change candidate. He's not doing super well in the polls, so I think he's going to get in seventh place, and then eighth place is going to be Klobuchar. I just don't think she's doing well. In the mock polls, she was just unviable. Same thing with Mayor Pete. He was unviable in all the mock caucuses that happened. They just didn't have the 15% level of support, and all their fans went to someone else. So I think Klobuchar, she might get one delegate, and everyone else in the field, I don't think they're going to get any points. Is Booker still in the race? I don't even know if Cory Booker's still in the race. If he is, maybe he'll get one delegate, but if he's not, then of course, he won't get any. I actually don't know if he's still in the race. I don't think he is. Yeah, anyways, what do you guys think? And again, this is just my opinion, so could be wrong. We'll see. I think the results come out later today. I'm not really sure what time. I think like around 8 p.m. or so, or 9 p.m. The results come out, so. Anyways, yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching. Bye.